Good evening. Happy Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. We are at Carlington Park for the summer finals for the Coed Thursday Recreational Division. Tonight we have two strong teams. We have the Foul Balls, the climbing up the low bracket, playing against the Keepers, who are the undefeated team. So, as always, in in a two-game guarantee or bracket style playoff, it is a double elimination. So that means the team that is undefeated has two lives, and in this case here, the Keepers. And the Foul Balls have one. And the leadoff for the Foul Balls, Brendan, with a ground ball to short, and a big throw to one in time. So here we are, one on the top of the first inning. So next up, first pitch ball. So it is a full count tournament. This is just an extension of league. It is a playoff tournament. So it is a full count, no 1-1. Swing and miss. One ball, one strike. And a swing, ground ball, second. Fielded clean, underhanded one, and out, two away. Talking about the silence in the background, usually this is a bumping game, so wondering where all the speakers are. Next up, the pitcher, Big Poppy, number 11. We're going to get a special guest commentary from a friend of the league, Feel Acceptable. He's going to come up and do commentary for one batter. So first pitch strike. Next one bounced in. One ball, one strike. Finds the front on that one. One ball, two strikes. Called illegal, but takes it anyways, and a great hit into right center field. Fielded clean, a hold at one. Good single by Big Poppy. So with two out, runner on one here. Called illegal on the low side. Pitcher just kind of floating them in a little bit low. Gets just over top of the ball. Pitcher's going for it on the multiple hop. Called safe by the field umpire. Yeah, Ryan showing off his confidence in his heat and his vocal cords. Always love to hear him. So no doubt on that play. Runners on 1 and 2. Called illegal. Ball one. So 1-0 count now. Inside 2-0. You hear that little puppy in the background. You'll see him on the Ottawasoftball Instagram later on. Called illegal. 3-0. He's got a low release on his pitch, and it's sometimes just not getting to the proper height. It's ground ball. Fielded off the hand. Not in time. Actually, it is in time, but off the glove. It is safe all around. They're going to hold it and wait for the time call. Base is now loaded for the Foul Balls with 2 out. Big H up. Double zeros. First pitch. Short and outside. Ball one. Takes a swing. It's going to be a ground ball. Fielded clean at short. Throws to one. Gets through. Hits the coach. Coach doesn't make a move. 2 runs will score. So throw ended up tailing a little bit low and got underneath the glove of the first baseman. Goes off the coach. Coach didn't make a move, so coach is not required to move. In fact, coach shouldn't move because any other thing could be considered a interference of play. So 2 in, 2 on, 2 out. Pitch is good. Front corner, strike. It's a swing. It's high. It's going to get just outside the base path. Third baseman off the glove in foul territory. So got a little bit of luck on that one. So with 2 strikes now. A decent single could catch another run. Pitch deep and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitcher getting a little creative once he's got that count in his favor. And it's a ground ball. Same thing, gets just over top of it. Looks like it's going to tail foul, and it does. Inside the third or outside the third base line. Foul ball. So strike 3 on the foul ball. We're going to head into the bottom of the first inning. Foul balls 2, keepers 0. I'm going to take this time and say thank you to our sponsors, TKO Jersey Co. TKO Jersey Co. Check them out on Facebook for all your uniform needs. TKO, they've got hats, hoodies, jerseys, shorts, pants, anything you got a team logo on, they can produce for you. Check them out, TKO Jersey Co. So pitcher gearing up here. It looks like Big Papi isn't pitching. You got Mark pitching. Big Papi will be on third. I said that one wrong a little bit earlier. All right, here we go. So bottom of the first inning, leadoff batter, first off, high inside. It's going to take it for ball 1. Again, this is a full count tournament. Finds the front, but not quite a strike. 2-0. Inside for ball 3. Batter's got himself a count here. Mark's going to have to dig himself out. Just same thing, high inside, similar to the first pitch. They're going to walk the leadoff batter. And just with that, we've got one on base. So number 2 hitter with 1 on. Floats one just deep and inside. Ball 1. Pitcher didn't take a lot of warm-up, so I think they're going to it's going to need to rest or warm up the arm a little bit. We'll see if he can battle back. You don't want to dig yourself too deep early. Short, 2-0. It's been all the way around here. And it's going to be a shallow fly. Fielder's coming in for it. Does not make the grab. Looks like he lost it in the lights. They're going to take a double. He's going to take extras. The leadoff's going to get to third. And just like that, we've got runners on 2 and 3. You can see the fielder charging in, but it looks like he kind of lost it in the lights there, and he just kind of panicked and held back on it. Next up, the shortstop, number 10. It's going to go high to right center field. Fielder's tracking it, calls it, makes the grab clean. Both runners will tag. on the infield, but they're not going to throw the ball. Time will be called, and we've got ourselves a score. 2-1 now, foul balls over the keepers with a runner on 3. 1 away. So tying run on third, no force around. First pitch strike. And foul back just over the head of the catcher. So pitcher's got himself a count now with 2 strikes. And it's a ground ball. Fielded clean at short on the backhand. Throw to 1. In time, they're not going to send the runner from 3. 2 away. So it takes a step back on the high inside pitch, and we have ball 1. So we got ball 1. Goes off field with it. Fouled out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's a big shot. Left center field. Fielder's backing up. He's not going to go any further because that's over the fence. That's a 2-run home run for the keepers, giving them a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the first with 2 outs. It's a great smooth swing just underneath, straight through, nice and clean. Being discussed in the background, the home run rules for this league is match +2. So keepers are now +1. So they could technically get 1 more, and then anything after that would be an out. But if the foul balls get 1, it kind of brings that +2 to +1, etc., and allows them to go back and forth with home runs versus one team just running it up. Take that runner off here. We've got no one on. 3-2 for the keepers over the foul balls here in the bottom of the first inning with 2 out. So a high pitch, swings up at it, gets underneath the second baseman's glove. Fielder's coming in. They're going to hold the runner at 1, and another base runner on here for the keepers. Pitch was a little high, was likely going to be a ball, but decided to go for it anyways. Got a lot of speed on the hit regardless. And managed to get it through the second baseman. Didn't get her glove down on time as she was laterally moving over. So catcher for the keepers up. Called illegal on height. Digging into the box clean. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's deep. 2-1. A little outside, a little deep. 3-1. So coach is calling for some patience, making sure the pitch is hers. And shallow, that'll be ball 4. So now 2 runners on. Keepers have the mercy run at the plate. Mercy inning, I should say. It is a 6 runs in inning league. So once a team has scored 6 runs, that ends the inning with the exception of the 7th, which is the unlimited inning. So swing and a miss. Strike 1. Cursing himself a little bit in the box. Getting a good chuckle. The team having a good chuckle at his expense. Love that positive attitude. And it's high on the infield. First base calls it. Makes the grab, 3 away. Keepers will walk out of the first inning with the lead 3-2 here at Carlington Park for the Ottawasoftball Thursday Rec Championships. I'm going to introduce you to my friend, Felix Septimo.
Hey, ese Felix Septimo.
Felix, a long-standing member of the softball and baseball community here in Ottawa, here to watch some friends play and just check out some local ball. How are you doing today, Felix?
I'm doing pretty good. I was going to do one guy, play-by-play.
Yeah.
But I couldn't, so I'm leaving right now.
Oh,
so it'll be next time.
Bail out and we'll get you in here next time?
I'll do it next year.
Okay, you want to stick around for one batter?
To do it in Spanish?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will.
Have a little fun. Have a little fun. It's why we're all here at Carlington Park on a Saturday night.
Playing the finals?
This is the finals. Yeah, it's a double dip finals. So the keepers are undefeated. So if they win, they are the champions. But if the foul balls win, there will be another final and deciding game afterwards.
Oh, all right. So they had to be beat twice.
Yes. If keepers have to lose twice, foul balls only have to lose once.
Foul ball.
That's the team name, yeah.
Oh.
That's who's playing. Foul balls versus the keepers.
So what's the name of the batter?
I have no idea.
Bateador de turno. Laura. Is that Laura? Laura Smith. Ahí viene el pitcher. Swing y abanica. Una bola y un strike para Laura. Laura jugó en la temporada regular, batió muy bien. Ahí viene el picheo. Oh, strike cantado, segundo strike para Laura. Ahí viene el picheo. Bola. Ese picheo se quedó corto. Se coloca el pitcher de nuevo. Viene el picheo. Swing, machuconazo de frente al pitcher, recoge que este foul ball. Entonces va a ser un automático para Laura Smith.
All right, here we are back. I didn't understand a lot of that, but I definitely appreciated your enthusiasm, my friend. All right, you take care of yourself. All right, you take care of yourself. It was good to see you, brother. All right, here we are at a foul ball for an out. I didn't change it. We are in the top of 2 with 1 away. Just excited to have my friend come and do some commentary with us. And it's a drive deep into left field. It's high. Is it going to stay fair? Is going to be the question mark. It is into the trees. It is a foul ball to the left of the foul pole. It's a big shot. Almost cleared the tall net in left field, but unfortunately ruled foul. So we will start with a strike. Ground ball. Fielded on the scoop at third. Throw to 1. Gets through. He's going to take second on the overthrow. They're calling him for third base. Throw to the pitcher. They're going to call time. The ground ball was definitely not the same as the home run, but it was hit hard. The third baseman throwing up some solid leather. 90s hockey goalie style. Called illegal low. So runner on 3, 1 out here. Foul ball's down 1 here in the top of the second inning. Goes off field. Is it going to stay fair? Looks like it is. That's going to score a run. Batter's going to take second. So foul balls with 1 swing, tying up the game here in the top of the second inning. They have 1 extra home run over top of the keepers to take right now. So they're in good position here. Only 1 out. And it's a line drive. Gets through short and third. Fielded clean in left field. They're going to hold that ball. Runner's going to hold as well. So we have runners on 1 and 2 with 1 out. For those of you unfamiliar, this is a prime scenario for an infield fly. The rules for an infield fly are simple. There must be less than 2 out, and there must be a force at third base. If those 2 things are in play, you have potential for an infield fly. And it's not going to be one. It's going to be an inside-out shot to right field, and it's going to get down. It's going to get past the fielder, but recover is quick. Batter's going to take second. We're going to have runners on 2 and 3. They're sending the runner, but they're going to call her back. And they're going to hold that. Runners on 2 and 3. Another run in. Keeper's taking the lead back. 4-3 now. So 4-3, runners on 2 and 3, 1 away. No force on the base anymore. It's going to be a fly. This would be qualified as an infield fly, but no force at third base means we're not. It's a regular play and an out. So 2 out here in the top of the second inning. Back to the top with Big Poppy. Playing third base, and normally I used to seeing him on the mound. So call illegal on the lower side. It goes high, goes off field with it. It's going to end up foul for sure. 1-1. It was a good decision. The team has had a lot of success with the off-field swings here this inning. This time with the lefty trying to pull to the left, or lefty hitter going to the left field. Three and one now. Guessing you're talking about Felix. That's a ground ball. Splits first and second. It's going to catch another one. They're going to send the runner from second. So 2 more on the board here for the foul balls. Great hit by Pappy. I think I messed this up here. I'm going to have to do a score check afterwards. Thought it was 3-2. They've scored 3. Should be 5-3, but I'm going to double check after the inning. Multitasking. You know how that goes. So with 2 out, runner on 2. 6 at the plate. So that means they've scored 4. They had 2, so it should be 6. Oh, no. Yes, that's right. So deep for a ball. It's a deep shot into right center field. Fielder's backing up. Over the head. Home run. Will score 2. That will be 6 runs for the foul balls. I'm going to verify, but I have 8-3. Gave it with the question mark to see if the umpire will check for me. Hi, Ryan. All right, here we go. Bottom of 2. Foul balls now. With 8, and that's a big shot. Is it over the fence? No, it's going to stay in on the warning track. And a great leadoff double by the keepers here. So, runner on 2. Leading that inning off. So, runner on 2. First pitch is in. It's going to fall short. First ball. Next pitch is in. Going to swing. It's going to be a multi-hopper to shortstop. Gets under the glove. Looks like it kind of took a little weird sideways shot on one of the little bounces, but great range by the shortstop on that one, but not, unfortunately, able to pick that up. Runners on the corners, none away. So none out, runners on the corners. Keeper's going to be looking to get a few back here. And it's going to be a ground ball off the glove of the second baseman. One will score. They're going to send the runner from first over to third. They're going to throw to three. Would have been out, but the ball popped out of the third baseman's glove. Throw got there in time. Great throw from right center field. Safe throw over the runner. Got there in time, but unfortunately the collision of the tag actually knocked the ball out, non-intentionally. So now we're going to have a run score with runners on 2 and 3. Keepers now down 4 according to my tally. And that's going to be a shot, but I don't think it's got enough. Caught at the fence. One away. One will score on the tag up. Tag up looked good to me. I'm not sure if they're going to challenge, but looked good to me. A great line drive. Looked like it was going to carry, but just caught at the fence. Might even have taken it back a little bit, but one away. No force. Back of the plate strike. No balls, one strike here. So the 0-2 count now. It's an off-field pitch. It's going to go foul. They're going to catch it. No one's going to worry about tagging up here because it is close to third base. So we've got 2 out now. 8-4 foul balls over keepers here in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch outside, but dead center. Strike one. It goes off the inside of the bat. That was a taper twister. They're going to send the runner. Lots of speed. They're going to keep the batter at 1. They're going to send the runner from 2, 8-5 now. Both teams battling. Good game here in the second inning. We'll see if one or the other has the ability to take it away, but for now, looks like they're both going to be here swinging. The foul back into my side. Strike one. Goes outside with it. Fielded gets through second baseman again. Looks like it took a fun hop right at it. They're going to hold the runners 1 and 2. So the runners on 1 and 2, 2 out here. Swing and miss, strike one. Deep, 1 and 1. Mark trying to get some trick up on that one. Center of the plate for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Swing and miss, but it was a strike for strike 3. So we'll head into the top of the 3. By my tally, it's 8-5 foul balls over the keepers. Confirmed, they do have 5. My math was questionable, but correct. Oh, maybe I was wrong. They have 6. Yep, both teams agree 8-6. So my math was not wrong. I was definitely not correct. Multitasking is difficult, especially after a long day, but let's not make excuses. It's me. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Valley Edge, Skate Sharpening and Sporting Goods. Valley Edge, locally owned and operated sporting goods store based out of Carleton Place. They have the ability to deliver goods to the Ottawasoftball Diamonds for you. So check out their website, see what they have to offer. And if there's something you like, send them a message. Hey, any chance you could meet me at Des Maurier? Any chance you could meet me at Carleton? They probably can. They probably will because there's customer service through the roof. Valley Edge, Skate Sharpening and Sporting Goods. And if you want your uniforms to look sharp, you're going to want to check out TKO Jersey Co. TKO. Fast turnaround, great pricing, TKO Jersey Co. Check them out on Facebook. So first batter goes inside out. Roving comes in, makes the grab, 1 away. So foul balls with a 2-run lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. First pitch short, ball 1. Goes up the middle, straight through. Clean, fielded by the field. Got to put a runner on one here. Thanks for the compliment. Both Donnie behind the plate and Ryan on the bases, two great umpires, and a compliment coming from another great umpire, Eve himself. Nice to see the respect from those who help produce good softball here in the city. Again, without the umpires, really hard to have a good game of ball. Their hard work, their dedication helps create a good scenario for you guys to play in. So appreciate the shout outs for all those hardworking umpires out on the fields. So ball took an infield hop and went out into foul territory. So I believe it was a 2-1 count now. Great line drive over the infield. Perfect indefendable hit. They're going to try and send the runner, but the fielder's going to run it in just to hold the runners on 1 and 2. So with one out, we have a infield fly scenario. Again, for those of you unaware, you have to have less than 2 out and a force on third. If those two things are in play and the fielder is reasonably expected to make an easy grab, then they'll call it infield fly. The batter will be out, and what that does is that takes the force off the bases so that the fielder can't drop it and try and make an easy twist for double or triple play. Called illegal. Swings anyways, 2 strikes. Again, appreciate the shutouts for the umpires. They've been working their butts off today since 8 o'clock in the morning over the 8 diamonds. Again, we couldn't do it without them. So 2 strikes now to the batter. Big swing goes off field over the first baseman. Great turn. So throw from the field, home. Okay, it's a funny hop off the fence. They're going to throw it. They're going to keep the runners on the corners, though. Is that runners on the corners? No, runners at 2 and 3. Great hit by the batter, especially after swinging at the illegal pitch and got caught in that backswing, call. And she ended up going over right field first base. Throw home was good, but the pitcher wasn't quite ready for it and was running in at the time. The on-deck batter was going to get the bat and ended up getting caught in the play, but it didn't make contact, so no harm, no foul. So pitch is a strike. So runners on 2 and 3, 1 scores here for the foul balls. I got to add that one to the tally. That's why I lose track multitasking. That's a high fly ball into left center field. That's really high up there in those dark lights. Makes the grab. Tag from third. And they're going to give him the run. 2 away. Foul ball's now 10-6 here in the top of the third inning. And 2 strong teams, both with good hitting. So 2 away, runner on 2. Mark takes it inside and in the front. Ball 1. Mark struggled the first few batters, but then found his groove very quickly. He's now pitching a heck of a game. Now gets to be on the receiving end where he's hitting. Little pitcher-on-pitcher battle. Goes off field. Gets underneath the second baseman's glove. Great range by 2, but unfortunately not there. Throw is home again. Pitcher's going to cover and not paying attention to the throw over his head. He's turning around like, why are you guys throwing when I'm not looking? So runners on 2 and 3 on the overthrow. So again, another throw home. Takes a hop, but this time holds the base runners. Shot over the infield. Fielded clean by the rover. That will be the 3rd out. Thought that was going to be a perfect landing shot, but unfortunately not. Heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning, I've got 10-6, but gosh knows I could be 11-6. Oh, they're confirming 2 for 10, so looks like I'm not that far off. 10-6 here in the bottom of the third. Thanks, Courtney. Again, kind of hard to control the screen, watch the game, and scorekeep at the same time. Usually I've got help. I got my partner, Nikki Welsh, or Josias Cook with me, but unfortunately I am solo tonight. So any help from the fans is good help to me. So great inside out into the infield, a little underneath to the outfield. They're going to hold the run. And time called, bottom three, leadoff single. Umpy calling time just to make sure that no dancing and delay of game occurs. The concept of time is called when an infielder has the ball. Could be the pitcher, could be the shortstop. Essentially, when the runners are no longer going to be moving. Like, the third baseman has the ball, the runner at first or second is probably not going to be making a lot of moves. They might dance and try and draw a throw, but umpire calls time instead of wasting time. So, a great hard ground ball. Catches the third baseman and shortstop still because it was good hard hit straight through, perfectly in between. They're going to take delay throwing it in. They're going to take an extra base on the delay. Runners now on the corners with none out. Keepers down 4. Back to the top of the order here for the keepers. Pitches in, finds the plate, strike 1. Inside, looked close, but it's a ball. 1-1 now. Outside, 2-1. And it's a ground ball, fielded clean at the pitcher. They're going to throw the ball to 2. Try to twist the double play, can't make the twist. 1 run will score. So gets the out at second. Run scores 10-7. Runner on 1 now. It goes off field. Perfect inside out. It's going to stay within the line. Called fair by the umpire. There is nobody remotely close to that ball. He's going to get at least a triple. And with his wheels, they might even score him. Throws on the infield. Big throw from the field. They're going to hold that runner. Massive throw by right field. Going to hold the runner on 3. One's going to score. Big hit. Big fielding. What an awesome play by both teams in this. So keepers now within 2 runs. Tying run at the plate. Shortstop / 3-hitter up at the bat. A little outside, goes off field with it. Going to hop on the infield. Fielded by the umpire on the hop. They're going to score the run from 3 and 2 away. 10-9 now. Foul balls over keepers here in the bottom of the third inning. A ground ball, 1 hops to the shortstop. Throw to 1. Little off, but he will get there in time. Out called by the base umpire. 3 away. So heading into the top of the 4th inning, foul balls 10, keepers 9. This is the championship game, but it's championship game number 1, which means if the keepers win, they are the champions. But if foul balls win, it will draw a second and deciding game tonight. I will try to do both live, but of course it always depends on battery, energy, and how many sodas are left in the cooler. deserve this. I even told her she was perfect, but I took her heart and then I ripped it in half. This ain't the first time I've done this. Neither leaving them believing I ain't just a scumbag heathen, but I'm a bad man, a quicksand trap. I'm gonna hold on to you. Then I'm headed to the next. Cigarette between my lips and a plastic smile. I'm sorry, baby, I'm a liar. How is it possible to love someone else if I can't even love myself? I know it's hard to be alone with too many different women in my phone. You left me at the door, but you let me in, and now your heart is on the floor. And I know your daddy wants to shoot me dead. It's not what I intended. So here we are, top of the fourth inning, 10-9. Foul balls over the keepers. Brandon, the shortstop, up the bat, goes up the middle, goes off the glove of the second baseman, manages to get in front of the ball, but took a sideways hop and they were going in the wrong direction, like cross direction. So the bounce, fielded off the glove, will give Brandon the single, but hold him there. Second baseman's got insane range, like literally insane amounts of range. Ground ball, fielded clean by the pitcher, turns naturally, throw to two. Will not get the run at one because she is fast. Brendan barely runs from first, knowing he was off, and she was at first before I saw this shortstop with the ball at second base. That was wild. I think everybody's having a chuckle. Like everybody's looking for the double play, and meanwhile, I'm pretty sure she was enjoying a beverage in right field at that point. She was so quick. Back to the top of the order. Called illegal after. It hit the plate, but was called illegal. Sometimes the umpires can't get it out in time. They are allowed to say it after the fact. Ground ball. Oh, takes a big hop, fielded off the chest at second. Again, range gets in front of the ball, overruns it, but called safe. Umpire right there. No doubt about that call. Again, the range of the second baseman manages to get in front of the ball and then takes it off the clavicle. The runner from first overlaps second. Umpire right there to make the correct call. They throw behind, but safe is the call. Runners on 1 and 2 with one out. Pitch behind, one ball now. And it's an inside-out swing. It's going to slice. They're going to take it on the hop. It's going to get past the fielder. Fielder backing up. Comes up with it. Throws to the infield. They're going to send the runner home. No throw home. Throws to third. Oh, they overthrow at third. They're going to throw home. Hits the runner. He'll be safe. So 2 runs will score on that. 12-9 now. Foul balls over the keepers. So on that overthrow, they're going to put a runner on third. The foul ball's having a good chuckle. After all the laughs are done, I hear, "Are you okay?" But that's what softball's about. Razzing your teammates, but then making sure they're okay. So 1 out, 12-9 now. Foul balls over keepers. It's a great game. Strike 1-1. Outside, 2-1. It's an inside-out swing. Shortstop up. It's going to kind of get into no man's land between the rover, the shortstop, and the third baseman. They're going to score a run on the single. And foul ball is now 13-9 with one away. Big H up, double zeros, first baseman for the foul balls. And it's going to be a fly ball into left center field. Fielder's tracking it. calling it, makes the grab. Tag will not happen. 2 away. So with 2 out, runner on 1, 13-9 foul ball. It's going to be looking to cash at least 1 or 2 more. It's still within an inning of hitting. It's always a debate on whether or not home team has an advantage, but when you're less than 6 runs away, there's always a chance that you'll be equal. Throw it from shortstop to 2, manages to roll off the bottom of the palm. They will have runners on 1 and 2. What I was saying was I don't know that actually going into a game as home or visitor actually has an advantage. I think that's a mental thing. Some people believe it gives you the advantage. If you have a home crowd, it's a different story, obviously, having the home advantage. But I think swinging first or second in the game is completely mental preference. People will argue that all the time, and that's okay. But in this case here, making sure you have the second at-bat when you're down is always important. But if you're up, it's kind of irrelevant, right? So they're still getting their 7 at-bats. So that's what I said. It's more of a preference, but great line drive over the infield. Taking on the hop in left center field. Throws into short. 1 will score. We'll trade in places. Runners on 1 and 2. 14-9 here in the top of the 4th. So foul balls are going to want to up their odds here by scoring at least 2 more, right? If you can only score 6 in an inning, that gives them 1 inning advantage. So deep, ball 1. Inside deep, ball 2. 2-0 now. And it's a big shot into left field. Left field is backing up, gets to the fence. It's going to be a home run. So that's going to score 3. That's going to be the Mercy. 16-9, I believe. Just triple checking. Six for 16, 16-9, heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. I introduce you folks at home to the new friend I made today. I'm not talking about Felix. Me and him have been buds for a couple of years, but we were chatting before the game, and this little fellow introduced himself to us, wearing his pretty little Blue Jays outfit. The video could be longer. I'll try and play it one more time. Look at this guy. Super cute little puppers. Lots of dogs at the park today, and I like that. People are bringing out their loved ones and not leaving them at home. So foul balls with a 7-run lead now, and +1 in the home run count. What that means is keepers can technically hit 3 without being penalized. Because if they hit 1, home runs would be matched. Then they would hit 2 more, which would make them +2. Oh, really funny. You can't see it on camera, but the little friend that I showed you the video of, he was actually in the coach's arms, and the umpire had to remind him that no dogs on the field. Goes up the middle off the shoulder of the pitcher. He looks okay. Yeah. Batter's going to take a second and check in on the pitcher, make sure everything's good. That's the respectful thing to do. If there's a clear injury, it's always respectful to not necessarily run, but a little contact is unfortunate, but really what it comes down to is, did you take a second to check in and make sure the well-being of the pitcher is there? He did. He came off the base. Are you okay, pitch? Just make sure that, we're all here for a good time. No one wants to get hurt. Everybody's got to go to work is the old saying. So nice of the batter to check in and make sure that pitcher's okay. Ground ball just under the backhand glove of the shortstop. We're going to put runners on 1 and 2, and time will be called. So keeper's en route to put a few more up this inning. So foul balls took that advantage with the 7-run. Keepers can only score 6 here, as the 6-run mercy comes into effect every inning except the 7th. So that was the foul ball's advantage by scoring 6 the last inning, is taking that lead where they can't lose. They can't lose the. Sorry, that was a strike. They can't lose the lead regardless of how well the keepers do this inning. So swinging strike hits the plate for strike 2. And it's going off the inside. It's going to go right to the pitcher on the ground. Throw in time. Gets the out at 1, but puts runners on 2 and 3, removing the force. So 1 away here. So deep for ball 1. The deep called illegal too on height. Just floating with that top of the zone, maybe trying to get a swing up into the air. It's off the bottom. 1 hops it clean into the shortstop's glove. Throw. It's in time. They will not make the throw home, though. So they'll get the out at 1, but a run will score. Runner now on 3, 16-10. So with 2 out, keeper's going to look to put at least 1 more on the board here. Make sure that they can, again, climb back within that 1 inning differential. And it's a big shot. Is it got enough to go? Does it have enough to go? Fielder's backing up. Looks like it's down. Yes, sliding in from right center field to back up the left fielder. They're going to score at least 1 on the double. RBI double here. 16-11. There you go. They brought that inning back in. Now all they'd have to do technically is to hold the foul balls and put up a few more. So giving themselves lots of chances here. Next up, second baseman. Six-foot pitch hits the front of the board for a strike. That one there hits the very front, like literally the edge, starts rolling back towards the pitcher. One of those really amazingly terrible pitchers. Amazing for the defense, terrible for the batter. Umpire going to take a second to rearrange the plate. So 2 strikes. It's a swing. It's a ground ball. It's underneath the pitcher's glove. He might have redirected it because the shortstop was reaching in to make the grab, but I think the pitcher got just enough leather on it to kind of redirect it away from the shortstop. So now runners on the corners, 2 away. Inside, ball 1. And he's going to take the easy spot into the right side gap. Going to cash at least 1. They're going to send the runner. It throws coming in. There's going to collision and a third out. Throw from right field again, right on target at third base. And the third runner wasn't necessarily prepared for it. The third baseman caught the ball. Runner made the collision, but safe and unintentional. Made sure to check in, make sure everybody's okay, and we got the out. But 1 run should score on that. 16-12 heading in to the top of the 5th inning. So foul balls now lead with 4. You're going to want to make sure to add a few more here. All right, here we go. Top of 5. First pitch called bounced into the plate. Legal on low. 2-0. Reminiscent of the first couple pitches of the game where it kind of left his fingers a little quick. Rolled off and stayed low. Goes off field, right center. Makes the grab on the shoestring. Brings it in running. 1 away. Great play by right center field. Gets that out on the shoestring catch. Same thing. Hits it at the umpire. Second baseman with a range. Does not get the throw off. Gets off on the glove at first base. I couldn't quite see how the result came, but I saw the ball roll away. But second baseman again covering an insane amount of ground. Ends up picking up the ball. Gets it to first base, but just not able to hold on and keep that on. So shot into right center field. That's a big gap. It's going to split him. Right fielder gets over. Throws coming on to the infield. Pitch is going to cover it. See the dance off at first base, but time is called. So that's what we were talking about earlier. It's that like time-consuming dance when it's not likely a play is going to get made. So umpire out there to stop it right away, calling time. Runners now on the corners. It's kind of a like baseball fast pitch kind of thing where, you know, with no time you kind of try to draw the try a throw, but it also can result in, you know, some questionable throws and decision making, and so it tends to be safer to just call time and stop those you're not likely going to throw, I'm not likely going to run scenarios. So sometimes the play happens and gets called back, but for the most part, great decision by the umpire. So fly ball called by second base, makes the grab. They're going to tag home because the catcher was not on the plate, and they're going to get the run to 2. So runner's going to go to 3, and time is going to be called. So gets the out on second base, but kind of one of those like they wouldn't dare run, and they dared run. Catcher was still standing at the back, was not on the plate ready, so when the throw came home, it was offline. The catcher had to get the ball. They got the run in. So, I give it to the... So pitch called illegal to Big Poppy. And a strike, 1-1. Ground ball. Fielded clean at second. Throw to 1 in time. Gets the out. 3 away. Double checking. I have 3. Half of them have 3. Shoestring catch. Catch at second and that. Yep, 3 out. Yeah, everybody on both teams questioning, like, where is it 3? I don't know. Let's check the score. I'm like, no. I finally got one right, folks. Yep, heading into the bottom of 5 here. Nope, 2 for 18. 18-12 is the actual score. See? I keep messing it up. So still 6 runs. Keepers can bring it back here in the bottom of the 5th. Tie this game up. So number 10 up, he was playing right field last inning, made the great shoestring catch. He gets a big piece of that one into the right center gap, splitting everybody. They're going to pick it up at the fence. He's going for third. Throws in. They're going to walk him in. They're going to hold him there. So lead-off triple here in the bottom of the fifth inning for the Keepers. Great swing. He's got a real natural swing. Clearly, he's played the game a long time. Probably have multiple levels. Maybe fast pitch, maybe baseball, but he's got that smooth through swing. Next up, the first baseman. Takes the first pitch inside and shallow. Ball one. A little deeper this time. Finds the outside edge. 1-1. That's a fly on the infield. Third baseman will check over, but can't quite get there in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2. Takes a swing. It's going to be a ground ball. Fielded on the hop at shortstop. They're going to send the runner from third. They're going to get the out, but they're going to hold the throw. Probably the smart way. 1 on the board, 1 out. 18-13 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Is that both teams battling hard? And that's a big shot in the right center field. Is it going to have enough to go? It is, and that's going to be a shot. Solo home run is going to bring the home runs back to match. Both teams allowed to hit 2 at this point. 18-14, foul balls over the Keepers. A little adjustment in the screen was the umpire moving the home run marker. Puts it right under the camera so both teams know exactly how many home runs are available to hit. Called illegal, even though it hit the plate. Ball 1. That one will hit the plate clean. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a great line into the right center gap. Again, same spot. Just one here on a line drive instead of in the air. Throw's coming in. It's going to be tight. He's going to hold that 2 safely. 1 away, runner on 2. Foul ball still up 4 here in the fifth. So it's a ground ball up the baseline. It's going to stay on the fair side. She's trying to roll it to the first base, but it's not. It's going to score the run from 2 with nobody covering at home. Great try by the catcher, but unfortunately just got her fingers on top of the ball. So we're going to have a runner on 1, 18-15 now with 1 out. Heck of a game. Keepers, the undefeated team, they'll need to come back here and take the lead if they want to end this championship in 1 game. Otherwise, it will go to a final and deciding second game where the next team that wins is the winner. So Keepers have an advantage right now. They're going to want to climb a few more runs on the board. So it's ground ball up the middle. Splitting short and pitcher. Throw is going to be to second, but not in time. Covered cleanly by first. Runners on 1 and 2. Could have been a close play if that throw would have been on. Managed to get it in quick, keeping the runners from taking any extra bases. It's the only job of the outfielder. Get the ball in quick. So runners on 1 and 2. That means there's a forced play at third base. 1 away. That's a fly ball. It's going to be over the infield. It's not going to be an easy play. They will not call that an infield fly. The runner from 2 holding. They're not going to make the throw, and time will be called with the bases now loaded, coming to the top of the order. So the go-ahead run at the plate right now with 1 away. So again, keeper's making a battle here. Tying run on one. Go ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the fifth inning with one. Count now in the batter's favor. Pitcher's going to want to throw some clean strikes here just to make sure that they can get the count back. There it is. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three and one. Batter has a free strike here now in the full count run, right? So with 3 and 1, they can take a second strike if they want to. So they can wait if they want to. And they're going to, and they're going to take that strike. Now it's a one-on-one battle. This is a do-or-die pitch here. Swing. It's going to go foul. Called foul. Batter is out. So it just got over top of the ball and hit it relatively straight down, but it tailed toward foul on the first base side. You probably can't see it on the screen. I'm not sure if you could. But yeah, so 2 outs now. Still, go ahead run at the plate. Tying run on 1. Deep and inside, ball 1. Pitch. Clean. It's going to go into the right side gap, splitting first and second. The arm is throwing home. It's going to get over the catcher. 2 are going to score, taking the force off. Runners on. 2 and 3 now. 18-17 in the bottom of the 5th inning with 2 out. This is a big moment here. This game is close in the bottom of the 5th. We're looking to bring it to a whole new game with 2 innings to go. Line drive's going to split. They're going to score at least 1. And that's the 6th run, 18-18, heading in to the top of the 6th inning. We have a whole new ball game here, folks. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is game 1 of the finals. Keepers are the undefeated team, and they just tied the game up in the bottom of the 5th inning. So what that means is there's 2 innings to play. If the keepers manage to take the lead and win, they are the champions. If the foul balls can climb up, take the lead back, and they win, there will be a second and deciding game. What a heck of a 5th inning. Again, both teams kind of working it together. Both teams sticks on fire at different times, and that's why we're here. 18-18 in the top of the 6th inning. Umpy checking the scores, making sure everything's right. It looks on the scorebook, and everything looks good. And if you want to look good, you're going to want to check out TKO Jersey Co. TKO Jersey Co. on Facebook for all your uniform needs. Look good, play good, TKO. You're not able to play good unless you've got good equipment. And if you want to check out some good equipment, you're going to want to see Valley Edge Skate Sharpening and Sporting Goods. ValleyEdge.ca. Check them out. Locally owned and operated for all your sporting good needs. Valley Edge. So here we go, folks. Whole new ball game. 18-18, nothing, however you want to describe it. Top of the 6th inning. First pitch going to be behind the batter for a ball. And it's going to be a ground ball at the umpire. He's going to 2. Nope. He's going to hold tight. They're not going to throw behind him. They're going to hold that single at 1. So for those of you not familiar with the 2-umpire system, there's usually an umpire on the right side of the field. Sometimes they'll be on the foul side of first base, on the inside of first base, in between first and second, closer to second. It's all positioning is all based on where runners are at the time. But usually when they're positioned in between first and second, they're out of the way of everybody, which means they are a gap. So the old saying goes, try and hit the ball at the umpire. Do not hit the umpire, but you know it's a gap if it gets past them. They should have plenty of time to get out of the way, so... It's a ground ball up first base line. Caught by the first baseman off the hop. They'll get the out. Throws going first to third. Got him at 3. Huge out. Huge out on the running error. I shouldn't say running error. I would say that it was a running decision. It was a good run. They just managed to make the relay perfectly in front of the runner, getting the out at first and then at third. Huge play by the keepers. Big defensive play. The line drive, perfect hit over the infield. You cannot ask for a better swing and a better result than that right there. So 2 away, runner on 1. So it's going to be a ground ball foul. So with 2 out here, foul ball is going to look to put at least 1 on the board. They have a runner on 1. They're going to call for a courtesy. Time is called. They're going to move the courtesy runner onto first base. Good curve on that ball. For a strike, 2 strikes now. Good count in the pitcher's favor. Outside. Drives it over the infield. Great shot over the infield, splitting pitcher and shortstop. They're going to learn from their mistakes. They're going to hold the runners on 1 and 2 this time. Yeah, foul balls need a good single could give them a lead here. And they do have their power hitter on deck, so good single would be very beneficial for them right now. Outside for ball 1. Good time to show some patience. Make sure it's your pitch. You want to get on base, especially with the power behind you. And actually, a single could give you the lead. So make sure you're patient. Make sure you swing yours. And that was it. It's off the inside of the bat, line drive to the pitcher for 3 away. So heading into the bottom of 6, 18-18 keepers. Battle back, tying up the foul balls here and heading into the bottom 6 with 2 chances to go. Foul balls going to look to shut them down and bring it into a tie game 7th inning. You got that sugar in your voice. You're living shameless, it's a choice. You keep your laces like your boys. Tied up, tied up, tied up, tied up. And there's a word around this town. It's kinda sounding like your name. And more the rumors get around. I was lined up, lined up, lined up. But cherry chapstick drama queen. Tiptoeing these downtown streets. Tried to sink her nails in me. But I don't really need to see what's under that t-shirt. I could, but I gotta fuck with me first. Girl, you know you're hotter than a fever, fever. But I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. No, you don't even like me. You just want my keys to kick it in the kiss over the bleachers. Already back in the bottom of 6. Leadoff batter. Oh my goodness. You probably didn't see that on camera, but the foul tip went off the catcher's foot. Hacky sacked up just out of the reach. Couldn't come up with the ball. Would have been amazing. And it's a ground ball. Field the clean at short. Throw to 1. In time. Gets the out at 1. 1 away. Still reeling from that amazing hacky sack. Puppy's getting away on us. So first pitch ball called illegal. That's a drive deep into right center field. Is it going to have enough to go? They're closing the gap. They're closing the gap. Did they get there? Off the glove in the dark lighting out there. They're going to hold the runner at 2. And time called. That was a big shot. Monster up in the air. Didn't have quite enough to get there. Probably close to the warning track. I can't quite tell from my seating. But he trekked over from the left center gap. Closed it. Managed to get a glove on it. Just off what looked to be the palm. Now runners on 1 and 2 with 1 out. Ground ball. Splits third and short. They're going to send the runner from 2. Throw is not going to go home. They're going to make the smart decision and cut it off. That is the right decision. So he's going to score. What am I missing here? So it's going to be a ground ball, the third. Foul ball. Pitch is in. It's up on the middle on the ground. Throw to 2, gets the out. Throw to 1. Not in time. Great play, great twist by the second baseman, but the wheel's on the hitter. Get her safe to 1. So again, runner on 1, 2 away. Keepers have that 1-run advantage right now. They're putting a courtesy run on. They're just determining who on the order is best suited to go. Swing, ground ball is going to split short and third. Going to hold the runners on 2. Yelling to hold for the coach. 2 away, runners on 1 and 2 here. 1 run separating the keepers and the foul balls here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a good close game here in the 6th. This is the kind of game you want in a championship, that's for sure. We'll see what happens if it goes to a game 2. And it's off the top of the bat, but it's deep and it's high. Fielders running in. Gets the ground. They're going to score at least 1. They're sending the runner from 2. Throws coming home. It's going to be close. Oh, it just takes a hop away from the catcher's glove. The throw was on line, but that first hop took a little bit of a shot. Threw it around the catcher. 2 runs will score. 21-18. Runner on 3. 2 away. It's a great throw from left field. Great throw. So City of Ottawa to hops. Same reason I say you should be wearing a mask, because no hops happen clean here at this city. First pitch strike to the leadoff batter. Second baseman. 1-1 now. Good pitch, just short. 2-1. Swing, ground ball, 1 hops to the pitcher, throws to 1, will make the out, 3 away. So here we go. This is where it all matters, folks. 3 runs foul balls need to continue this game. Otherwise, the Keepers will be the 2025 champions in the Thursday Rec Division. Foul balls are going to want to give themselves a second life by scoring 3, or put the pressure on Keepers by scoring 4 or more. See how it comes down. This has been a heck of a battle from both teams. So Umpy's having a little behind the plate little powwow, prepping up. Make sure they're on the same page here. Again, 3-run differential here heading in to the top of the 7th inning. Keepers currently undefeated, so all they need to do is pull out a win here to be champions. Foul ball is looking to spoil that and force a 2-game final. This inning is unlimited, too. There's a shot into left center field. It's going to go off the fence, it looks like. No, it's a home run. Looks like it. I heard the noise. Couldn't quite see it, but it looks like it went off the post behind the fence. Big shot line drive. Closes that gap down to 2 runs. Puts the home run back to +1 for foul balls. They still have 1 more to take. Down 2 runs here. None out, top 7. Mark the pitcher. Takes the pitch outside. Looks like he might have decided to go off on it, but opted to let it land as a ball instead. Middle of the plate strike. Called illegal low. So 2-1. And that's a great line drive into left center field. Fielded clean on the hop by the left fielder. Again, lots of those really, really smooth line drive hits from both teams tonight. Courtesy number 2 being used for the foul balls. I think they said 2 the inning before, but they confirmed that it is only actually the second. That's a fly ball over the infield. The Rover moved in, makes the grab, 1 away. So tying run on base right now. There's Brandon, the shortstop, up. Looks to go off, but it goes off the top of the ball, bounces backwards for a strike. Lots of gap on the right side on the infield, but that second baseman does have crazy range, as I've mentioned a few times. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So 0-2. Swings at a deep, high pitch. Strike 3. Batter is out. So with 2 outs, they are now 1 out away from the 2025 championship. The tying run at the plate. It's a heck of a game for both teams here. It's a ground ball. Fielded by the first baseman, Queen. Fastest runner, and the keepers will take away the championship here. Heck of a game by the foul balls. 19 runs scored over 7 innings. Lots of big hits, great defensive plays, and a whole bunch of wild throws from the outfield, all on target. Just a heck of a game. Congratulations to both teams, the keepers, taking the championship. Let's say thank you all for watching at home. From the Ottawa Softball admin, good night.